Joe Sandler and I have been close friends and colleagues for nearly 3 decades. When I was at the White House, he was particularly helpful to us, and particularly to me. In those days, that was the days when the motor voter had just passed, and the president was quite proud of that voting rights initiative. He would raise it at every one of his speeches in those early days. However, the voting rights groups came to us pretty quickly and said, look, it's a great piece of legislation, but you can't implement it without the president telling the federal agencies that they had to do it. And that would have been done through an executive order. Not knowing a whole lot about executive orders, I call around the White House, and after getting 3 no's or I don't knows, I figured I got to call somebody who does know. And no one in the White House, except for maybe Mike Lux, whose office was down the hall from me, knew much about voting rights, and I knew that Joe Sandler knew a whole lot about voting rights. Within a few days, he gives me a very fine executive order. I arrange a signing ceremony between the president and the voting rights groups, and as they say, the rest is history.
Joe Sandler is terrific because of his integrity, and that's what you want in a lawyer. You want somebody who's not going to tell you how to do whatever it is you want to do. You want somebody who's going to tell you when you really shouldn't do something and listen to him. He also knows election law inside out, so he's a great election lawyer. He's also pretty good in the courtroom. We had a few lawsuits, which of course I'm not allowed to talk about, and Joe was really good at getting the most stubborn DNC chair in the history of the DNC to do things that I did not want to do.
This is the first time I believe that I can thank you publicly for all the support you have given me over the years, for saving my life, literally saving my life for so many years. I want the world to know, and I want the Midwest Academy to know how grateful I am that you chose him to be honored. He's an unsung hero in our party, and he is so deserving. Joe, thank you so much. I love you so much. And thank you for everything that you've done for me and almost every Democrat in this town.
We all know that Joe is a friend and a kind and a warm person. And he has been an advocate for us and for many years. But more deeply than that, Joe cares about the people that we work for as a progressive community. Joe cares about working families. Joe cares about the elderly, or trying to find a way to get to a polling place when they need now a valid ID that they can't find a way to get. Joe fights for people in the way that he fights for us. Joe cares about people in the way few people do. Joe is brilliant, tactical, kind, funny, and if you actually get to know him for a while, he's a badass singer too.
Congratulations for this honor. We're so grateful for all the work you do every single day to support Move On members and progressives all across our movement.
Joe Sandler, you are amazing. Congratulations on your well-deserved recognition today, and thank you for fighting for justice for our members, for our staff, for the broader movement in this country in a time of great peril. You have been just such a force for good. So thank you and congratulations.